Kamala Harris will be out on the trail today, speaking with labor leaders in Michigan before she joins Blue Collar Joe in Pittsburgh for a rally. And her running mate, Tim Walz, will be in Milwaukee, speaking with union members at Labor Fest. But several unions, including the Teamsters, still aren't endorsing the Harris-Walz ticket.
We want the opportunity to sit down with Vice President Harris. I mean, I said to someone the other day, you don't hire someone unless you give them an interview.
Janelle King is the co-chair of Let's Win for America Action, and she joins me now. Janelle, by September, you would assume that the Democrat Party and the people running for president in that party would have locked up all the labor votes by now, but not yet with the Teamsters. So I'm going to flip this script here. What are the chances that Trump snags the Teamsters endorsement? And if he somehow does, what does it mean for Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan?
Yeah, I think that the possibility of President Trump snagging them is pretty high right now, because there's no need for labor unions when there isn't any labor, when there is an opportunity for anyone to grow economically or to work. And that's where we're standing. At this stage in the game, Kamala is going to have to come forward with the details of her plans. At this stage, we are no longer open to these wishful thinking and just all of this messaging that's supposed to make everyone feel good, but doesn't have a strategy as to how it's going to actually create the plans and actually create the economic stability that this country needs. So right now, they're looking for answers. They need something. They have to go back to their people and say, yes, this is a person you can count on who's going to ensure that, one, you continue to work, and two, that your wages are at a stage where you can take care of your family.
And obviously, we've been detailing the butterflies and rainbows around Kamala Harris, it seems, over the course of the last 40-plus days since she announced. But when you listen to the Democrats' answers trying to defend her flip-flops, you can hear they're not all on the same page, and it's kind of a mess. Listen.
Look, I'm not the Vice President of the United States, and I do think that when you are representing the whole country, you have a different perspective. Her values, though, have remained consistent.
I think the Vice President is consistent on the position on fracking. It's exactly how Joe Biden ran. Is she as progressive as me or Bernie Sanders or others? No, but she is moving in a progressive direction.
Well, look, I think it's a sign of a good leader that they learn and evolve over time. I think what she acknowledges is what most Americans acknowledge, is that there's not a one-size-fits-all solution for health care.
Hey, look, those answers all over the place. Can the swing state voter who's listening to that really see through those answers and get at the truth?
Yeah, absolutely. The problem that they're having is that they're expecting us to remember things from 4 and 5 years ago, when we need you to remind us. We need you to tell us, where did you stand on this? Why did you stand on that? And what are you going to do going forward? That is what people are looking forward to. Unfortunately, we as Americans have not had the luxury of just sitting around and listening to her cackle or all of her messaging, as well as Biden's messaging. We've only had to focus in on how we're going to take care of our families, put food on the table, continue to maintain our jobs. I mean, all the other increases that have happened. So we need a reminder, refresh us. You know, don't just say her stance is still the same as it was 5 years ago. No one cares about that. Tell us where you are today. What does that mean? Remind us.
Before we let you go, I want to get your thoughts on an interesting situation developing out of California. Protests forming at the California state capitol after reparations bills are shelved. Here's what one group known as the Coalition for a Just and Equitable California posted on X. Quote, "This type of betrayal cannot go unanswered. There must be a political price to pay. Gone are the days when politicians of any race or party can disrespect Black Americans and expect no political consequences. We are not captured. We are the living embodiment of our ancestors who built this state and this country over 400 years and who are owed reparations. We're coming. No, we're here to get our checks and more." Democrats pander to get the votes, let's be honest, but then they ultimately backtrack in situations exactly like this when it is time to deliver. How will this impact the way specifically Black voters treat the Democrat Party on November 5th?
You know what, Todd, I'm going to go a little bit further. They have gone beyond pandering. At this point, they're just straight lying. The fact of the matter is we know that the reparations in which these individuals are seeking is not possible. It's not going to happen. We're not economically positioned to do it. And we know that. It seems as though the people who don't know it are those who are advocating for it. And that's either because they're being misled or they're refusing to see the facts that are right in front of them. The truth is, the reparations that we seek as a Black Americans or as any American already exists in the American dream. We have to take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of us. And if we were to advocate for something, we need to advocate for the government to do what the government is supposed to do. And that's to remove barriers to success, to remove all of the red tape and allow us to stretch forward, allow the market to stretch, allow the market to work. If we allow that to happen, we will have our reparations. We have more opportunities today than our ancestors could have ever imagined, and we have to embrace that. And I'm tired of them pandering, beyond pandering, just lying, outright lying to us about what can be done and what can't be done. The truth is we cannot do it economically. We need to move forward, and we need to push the government to do what it's supposed to do and stop invading our lives and trying to tell us what they can offer us, rather than fighting for us to do it for ourselves.
I appreciate that correction. It's more than a pander. It's a lie. You were right there, Janelle King. Appreciate your time and your insight as always. Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.